More than 2000 years ago, a Namekian called King Piccolo came to Earth accompanied by his disciple Ozaru, who began to spread chaos across our planet. With several countries under the control of the alien warriors, a group of monks created the Mafuba, an extremely powerful technique capable of sealing Piccolo in a container that has been hidden near the Earth's core. With his master defeated, Ozaru also disappeared, and the human race was able to spread throughout the world, restoring the balance from then on. The scene changes to the present, where we see a young man called Goku who spends his days training with his grandfather, Gohan. Despite being extremely skilled in martial arts, Goku still can't control his ki and is always defeated by the ki attack of his grandfather, which unleashes a gust of wind so strong that it sends Goku flying and crashing down. After helping Goku up, Gohan tries to teach his grandson how to control ki, but Goku can do nothing but cause a very light wind. After training, Gohan goes to the greenhouse where he delivers a box saying that it is Goku's 18th birthday present. When Goku opens it, he sees an orange ball, and his grandfather explains that it is a Dragon Ball. Gohan also says that there are only 7 in the world and that the one he is holding now is the 4-star one. Curious, Goku asks what it does, and his grandfather replies that when it's alone, it does nothing, but when they are together, the 7 balls are able to summon the powerful dragon Shenron, who can fulfill any wish. With the Dragon Ball in hand, Goku goes to school and stops his bike in one of the parking spaces until another student called Fuller, driving a Camaro, runs over his bike. Pretending that nothing has happened, Fuller walks off while Goku tells him that he will have to give him a new bike. Upon hearing this, the bully asks who is going to make him pay and leaves his face open for Goku to hit him. But having promised his grandfather that he wouldn't fight, Goku decides not to do anything, and Fuller calls him a coward until Chi-Chi arrives and makes the bully back down, while Goku tries to control his anger. Meanwhile, Piccolo is already free and is looking for the Dragon Balls. After Piccolo attacks a village, a woman called Seki takes a daughter and hides under the floor of one of the huts. We see Piccolo's underling called Mai exploring the ruined village and manages to see Seki's daughter and points her weapon at the girl. But Seki comes out to stop her and hands over the Dragon Ball to Mai, but she gets brutally attacked right after. Back at school, Chi-Chi is trying to open a locker that's stuck. Goku waits for everyone to move away and tries to use his ki to help her, but since he cannot control it properly, he ends up opening all the lockers at once. Seeing Goku running away, Chi-Chi goes after him and asks if he was the one who used ki, revealing that she is also a fighter. She also invites Goku to a party that night. At home, Goku starts to change and decides to take the Dragon Ball to impress Chi-Chi. He sneaks out of the house while Gohan prepares dinner for the two of them. At the party, Goku meets Fuller's friends who try to stop him from entering the party. As he doesn't want any trouble, Goku tries to settle things quietly, but he gets tired of running away and decides to confront them by dodging their blows or knocking them out. The bullies don't stand a chance against Goku, who defeats them only by deflecting their attack. At the moment, Fuller comes out of the house and grabs an iron bar, but Goku manages to dodge his attack, and Fuller hits the rearview mirror of his car. He gets furious after this and keeps trying to hit Goku, who dodges and causes Fuller to destroy his own car. At that moment, one of the Fuller's friends gets up and tries to hit Goku in the back, but Goku uses his senses and skill to dodge both their attacks at the same time, causing the pair to knock themselves out. After the fight, Chi-Chi takes Goku inside and they spend the night talking. Meanwhile, back home, Gohan is meditating in the living room when Mai appears and starts attacking him with shuriken. Piccolo also arrives, and even though Gohan tries to attack, he is easily held back by Piccolo's powers, which crush his bones. Piccolo senses that the Dragon Ball is not there and tells Mai that there is no point in wasting time and leaves the house. Piccolo uses his powers to crush the place sharp with Gohan still inside. At this time, Goku senses that something isn't right and decides to run back home and finds the entire place destroyed. Goku hears his grandfather's voice and uses his ki to push off the rubble. Goku asks what happened and Gohan reveals that Piccolo has returned. Gohan then instructs Goku to find Master Roshi and gets the other Dragon Balls before the next eclipse. Saying this, Gohan loses his life in his grandson's arms and Goku decides to fulfill his grandfather's wishes. After making a tomb for Gohan, Goku returns home where he finds his grandfather's old uniform. While admiring the uniform, he hears footsteps inside the house and finds a girl who is after the Dragon Balls. She says that her radar showed that there is one here and asks Goku to hand it over. She starts shooting while saying that she wants her father's ball back. Goku says that the Dragon Ball belonged to his grandfather and shows it to her. She is puzzled to see that his Dragon Ball only has 4 stars. The girl says that her name is Bulma and that her father's Dragon Ball has 5 stars and that someone stole it the night before. Goku then reveals that there are 7 Dragon Balls in total and that each one has a different number of stars. Thinking that Bulma's device might be useful in finding the other Dragon Balls, Goku introduces himself and asks her to help him find Master Roshi, saying that if she does, he will help her find the other balls. She refuses at first but decides that he can be useful and accepts the partnership. The two head downtown where they start looking for Master Roshi's address on the internet. After a while, Bulma says she hasn't been able to find anything but her device suddenly starts beeping, signaling that there is a Dragon Ball nearby. Following the signal, they end up in an isolated house and Bulma decides to break in to look for the ball. Goku also enters and begins to explore the place, but he bumps into a shelf and knocks over some pebbles. To avoid making noise, Goku uses his super senses to catch the pebbles but ends up missing the last one, which hits a vase and makes a small noise. This wakes up the owner of the house and he jumps from the second floor and goes straight for Goku, hitting him with a blow that sends him flying into the wall. The owner says that he will make him repent and attacks Goku again, giving him a real beating. Tired of being beaten up, Goku decides to use his ki attack, but the owner dodges and Goku ends up hitting Bulma. After seeing this attack, the owner says that he would recognize this attack anywhere and asks how his grandfather is doing. The owner reveals that he is Master Roshi, and while he reminisces about the old times, Goku tells him that his grandfather passed away and that Piccolo has returned, which makes Master Roshi visibly worried. Master Roshi immediately starts looking for his Dragon Ball and Goku finds it under a table. With the ball in hand, Master Roshi says that they must find the others before the eclipse and that Goku is the key to defeating Piccolo. Master Roshi then says that they should go to the stone temple and that Goku needs to start training and get stronger. After a long journey through the desert, they arrive at the stone temple where Goku finds Chi-Chi fighting an opponent. He rushes over to Chi-Chi and tells about his grandfather and she tells him how sorry she is about what happened to his grandfather. She also invites him to watch the tournament that will be taking place in the next few days. After this, Goku returns to Master Roshi and when Bulma shows up to tell them that a device has detected the signal from another Dragon Ball. Bulma drives her vehicle while Goku trains his ki, but their vehicle ends up falling into a huge crater. A man called Yamcha appears and offers to help them if Bulma agrees to trade her vehicle, but Bulma refuses and the three decide to stay inside the crater until they can find a way to escape on their own. At this time, Master Roshi decides to tell them the story of how Piccolo and his disciple Ozaru caused chaos on Earth, and to put an end to them, the 7 warriors gave up all their life energy to create the Mafuba, a seal that was able to imprison Piccolo. But now that he is back, he is waiting for the blood moon which will take place in 2 days so that he can free Ozaru and take back the world. Master Roshi then says that the only way to avoid this is to gather the 7 Dragon Balls to summon the dragon and they can wish to banish Piccolo to the other world. Just then Bulma's device starts beeping and they discover that there is a Dragon Ball nearby. So Master Roshi immediately jumps out of the crater and forces Yamcha to help them. Yamcha takes his digging equipment to break through the rocks and they manage to find a tunnel that leads to a lava zone. They find the location of the Dragon Ball on the other side of the sea of lava, but they are attacked by weird creatures, and even though our group manages to defeat them, the creatures multiply and attack them again. While fighting the creatures, Master Roshi launches his ki attack and this causes a creature to fall into the lava, burning its body and preventing it from multiplying. Seeing this, Master Roshi and Goku start throwing all the creatures into the lava and form a bridge. Using these creatures as footing, Goku jumps across the sea of lava and reaches the Dragon Ball, which has 6 stars. But suddenly, Mai appears there and kicks Goku, stealing the ball. But Goku fights back and using his skills, he overpowers her and defeats her, causing her to drop the Dragon Ball and flee the place. Bulma picks up the Dragon Ball and says that they don't have enough time to find the rest of the Dragon Ball. Master Roshi also agrees with her and says that they need to create the Mafuba once again as their last hope, and decides to go back to the stone temple. There, he talks to the other master and asks them to prepare the Mafuba to imprison Piccolo. At this time, the tournament begins and Chi-Chi fights a woman who is Mai. During the fight, Mai manages to cut Chi-Chi and gives up the fight immediately. While leaving, Mai takes the blood drop she got from Chi-Chi and puts it on a device. Goku arrives only after this and apologizes to Chi-Chi for not being able to watch her match. After talking to Chi-Chi, Goku goes to the training room where Master Roshi decides to teach Goku his technique called the Kamehameha. After giving a demonstration, Master Roshi says that Goku must keep practicing until he lights all the torches with his ki. After trying for some time, Goku gives up and tries to light the torches with a candle. But Chi-Chi catches him in the act and tells him that it is not good to cheat. To help him, she shares some lessons that she has learned and helps him concentrate, which makes Goku finally master the move. In the dormitories, Bulma wakes up after she hears some noise in Goku's room. Since the Dragon Balls are there, she grabs her weapon and goes to check it out. But she catches Chi-Chi leaving the room. Since she recognizes her, Bulma doesn't think much and understands that she was with Goku in the room and lowers her gun, apologizing for the scare and letting her go back. As Chi-Chi leaves, Bulma notices Goku appear from the training room and Bulma notices her device, signaling the Dragon Balls moving away. Only then does Bulma realize that Chi-Chi took the Dragon Balls and they go after her. But Chi-Chi throws a grenade, stopping them from following her. As Chi-Chi thinks she is clear, she is attacked by another Chi-Chi, and it is here revealed that the other one is Mai, who transformed into Chi-Chi using her blood. They start fighting and Goku decides to go through the flames but stops as they both look the same. It doesn't know who to help, and suddenly one of the girls is knocked down and asks for Goku's help, who immediately attacks the other, but it turns out to be a huge mistake, since the one he is fighting is the real Chi-Chi and the other is Mai. As Goku knocks down the real Chi-Chi, Mai transforms in a true form and shoots Goku and flees the place. After this, Bulma and the others reach the place and finds Goku in a serious condition. Master Roshi uses his life force to help Goku regain consciousness, and Bulma's device starts beeping, signaling that all the 7 Dragon Balls are gathered in one place. Master Roshi tells them that Piccolo is at the Dragon Temple to summon the dragon, and they decide to leave immediately to stop him. Right then, the other master arrives there and hands over the Mafuba to Master Roshi. Now the group gets in Yamcha's car and start heading towards the Dragon Temple. At this time, Piccolo places the 7 Dragon Balls on the altar, and they begin to react and cause a large pillar to rise from the ground. Goku, finally ready to face his grandfather's killer, decides to wear his uniform, and Yamcha pushes a button that transforms his car into a flying ship. They soon approach the peak, and Master Roshi prepares his ki attack to stop Piccolo, and sensing their presence, Piccolo counters the attack. Their ki attacks collide, causing a shock wave that causes the Dragon Balls to fall over, and the flying car ends up crashing on the ground. Piccolo descends to confront them, and Master Roshi sees the Mafuba seal has fallen away from him. At this time, Goku approaches Piccolo, declaring to stop him, but Piccolo calls him a fool, revealing that Goku is his underling Ozaru, and that he will change once the blood moon occurs. At that moment, the eclipse begins, causing the blood moon, and Goku begins to transform into a demonic monkey. He starts chasing Bulma and Yamcha, and Master Roshi uses this chance to grab the Mafuba seal. He starts activating it, but Piccolo sees this and uses his attack to destroy the Mafuba seal, causing Master Roshi to fly back and crash on the ground. At this time, Yamcha tells Bulma that he will stay back to stop Goku and tells her to run away, but Goku easily defeats Yamcha and goes after Bulma. Master Roshi wakes up and catches the transformed Goku, but he ends up crushing his neck, and Master Roshi reminds Goku about his grandfather before losing his life. Only then does Goku start to remember and come back to his senses. Goku thinks about his grandfather and begins to gain control and transforms back to his human self. Goku goes after Piccolo and they engage in a key battle. Their power levels are similar and they fly up as they continue to throw punches at each other. As Bulma watches them fight, she is spotted by Mai, who comes after her. Bulma also starts shooting at Mai, but Mai uses her skills to dodge the attack. Soon Bulma runs out of ammo and she pretends to surrender. But before Mai shoots her, Bulma pretends to throw a Dragon Ball to her and throws a device at her instead. This transforms into her bike, and while Mai manages to dodge this from hitting her, Bulma gets close to her and tries to stop her, but Mai gains the upper hand. Right then, Yamcha arrives to shoot Mai and saves Bulma. Meanwhile, the fight between Piccolo and Goku reaches the end, as Goku pulls everything that he's got into his final Kamehameha attack that Master Roshi taught him, and Piccolo too shoots his powerful ki towards Goku. But Goku leaps and manages to pierce through Piccolo's attack and ends up hitting Piccolo from point blank range. This attack causes massive damage, defeating Piccolo. And after this, Goku and the others decide to gather the Dragon Balls and summon the dragon. Goku does the procedure, and as Shenron is summoned, Goku wishes for it to revive Master Roshi, bringing the man back to life. Soon after, Shenron disappears, causing the Dragon Balls to scatter around the world, and the movie ends with that. Let me know your thoughts about this recap, and make sure to like this video to help the channel out, and subscribe and turn on notifications. I will see you with the next recap, and until then, this is your host for Movie Recap signing off. Thanks for watching.